Good morning, children. In this video, I'm going to cover chapter 6 factorization. Okay, and division algorithm for polynomials. Value of polynomials means function of x at a at x equal to alpha. Root of a polynomial equation, remainder theorem, and factor theorem. So you have to watch this video till end. Yes, children, today I'm going to start chapter 6 factorization for standard 10. As we know, in this chapter we have to study what do you mean by polynomial. An expression of the form a0 x to the power n, a1 x to the power minus 1 n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power n minus 2 plus plus dot a to the a n minus 1 x plus a n, where a0, a1, a2 a n are real numbers and a n is a non-negative integer. Remember, a is a non-negative integer is called a polynomial, the variable x, and we are writing like this only: function of x equal to a0 x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a x to n minus 2 plus a n minus 1 x plus a n. Other than that, we have to see if a0 is not equal to 0, then n is called the degree of the polynomial function of x, and it is written as in the form degree fx equal to x if x0 is not equal to 0. Remember this term. If a0 is not equal to 0, then we can write degree of function of x means polynomial of x equal to n degree. Okay, so degree of the polynomial never be negative, remember. And a0 x to the power n, a1 x to the power n minus 1, a2 a x to n minus 2 a n minus 1 x and a n are called the terms of the polynomial. Okay, are called the terms of polynomial. And function of x and a n, this a n is called the constant term. Remember, function of x means fx a n is called constant term. a0 a1 a2 a n minus 1 a n are called the coefficient of the polynomial fx. If a0 is not equal to 0, then a0 then a0x then a0 x to the power n is called a leading term. Yes, if a0 is not equal to 0, then a0xn is called a leading term. And a0 is called the leading coefficient. Called the leading coefficient. Coefficient of the polynomial. Write down. See, 2x plus 7. For example, I am showing some example. 2x plus 7 is a polynomial. Is a polynomial of degree 1. Okay, this is the polynomial of what? Degree 2. Degree 2. This is a polynomial of degree 2, or called a quadratic polynomial. Called a quadratic polynomial. Okay, and this is called 5x cube plus 7x square minus 4 by 5x plus 1. This is known as degree 3, degree 3, degree 3 cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. Polynomial, remember. And 7x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus root 2x minus 2 by 3 is called degree 4. This is known as degree 4, means by quadratic polynomial. By quadratic polynomial. And 7, this is nothing is there, means is a 0 polynomial. Is degree is a polynomial. Short I am writing polynomial of degree 0. Degree 0. Now we have to discuss factor theorem and remainder theorem. Okay, factor theorem, remainder theorem. This theorem is not going to ask to prove. So please see what is factor theorem, how it is working. Remainder theorem. If a polynomial fx is divided by x minus alpha, then remainder will be f alpha, or function of alpha. Factor theorem. If fx, or function of x, is a polynomial and alpha is a real number, then x minus alpha is a factor of x, factor of function fx, if and only if alpha is equal to 0. This is your factor theorem. Write down please. Now we have to go for the exercise. Exercise 6, question of first it is given, find the remainder without division on dividing fx by x minus 2. It is given x minus 2, therefore, and our equation is given fx equal to 5x square minus 7x plus 4. Therefore, by corollary 2 means corollary remainder theorem, by corollary 1 means remainder is equal to f2, means we can write what? X minus 2 equal to 0, means we can write x equal to 2. Therefore, remainder theorem, function of 2 means remainder 2, we can write 5 into 2 square minus 7 into 2 plus 4. This is 5 into 4 minus what? Minus 14 plus 2 means 20. 4 minus 14 plus 4, therefore 24 minus 14 equal to 10. This is our required answer. Write down please. Now question of 4. This question has come to ICSE 2016. Using remainder theorem, find the value of k on dividing 2x cube plus 3x square minus kx plus 5 by x minus 2 leaves remainder 7. Yes, so fx is equal to 2x cube plus 3x square minus kx plus 5 by remainder theorem. So by I am writing your short remainder theorem, but you have to write a full remainder theorem. When fx is divided by by what? What is the number is given? The number is given x minus 2. X minus 2. 2. Therefore, the remainder will be what? Therefore, remainder is equal to f2. Now put the value in this equation. Means we can write 2 into 2 cube plus 3 into 2 square minus k into 2 plus 5. So this is 8, 8 2s are 16, and this is 3 4s are 12, and minus 2k plus 5. 16 plus 28, 33. So 33 minus 2k. But according to the question it is given, but according to the condition it is given that 3x 33x minus 2k is equal to 7. The remainder is given 7. So 2k equal to 7 minus 2k equal to 7 minus 33, that is minus 2k minus what? 26 minus gone, so k equal to 13. Okay, this is our required answer. Write down please. Yes, question number 7. First it is given, when divided by x minus 3, the polynomial x cube minus px square plus x plus 6 and 2x cube minus 2 minus x square minus p plus 3 into x minus 6 remain the same. Leaves the same remainder, find the value of p. So first of all we have to compare both the equation. Here let fx, two equations are given, so let fx is equal to x cube minus px square plus x plus 6 and fg. Anything, any number means any letter you can consider. I'm taking fx fg. Okay, that equation is given what? 2x cube minus x square minus p plus minus p within bracket plus 3x minus 6. Okay, minus 6. Okay, but here it is given the remainder divided by remainder, so means fx is given, so we have to compare by remainder theorem. What you have to compare? We can write down the remainder what? So by remainder theorem it is given, remainder is given f3. So fx equal to fg. When function of x equal to function of g, you compare it, so you will get the equation like this. Means 3 to the power 3 minus p to the power p into 3 to the power 2 plus 3 plus 6 equal to is comparing this one also. We have to comparing because means as we know fx equal to fg. So I'm comparing, so write down the values of x. So it will come 2 into 2 to the power 3 minus 2 to the power 2 p plus 3 into 3 minus 6. Up to here you write. So by solving we got what? 36 minus 9p this side, and this side it will come what? 36 minus, because 2 and this is the 8 8 means, sorry, x to the power 3 is given, na? So to write 3, 2x, this is 3. Yes, 2 into 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 3 minus 3 to the power 2 minus p plus 3 minus, yes. So it will come 3 3s are 20, 54, 54 minus 9 minus 3p within bracket 9 minus 6 minus 6. This implies that I can write 36 minus 9p. Now solve this part. We can write 54 minus 9 minus 3p plus minus minus 9 minus 6. So it will come what? Minus 9 minus 9 minus 18 minus 18 and minus 6, 24 means 30. Okay, 30 minus 3p, therefore 36 minus 9p. This side is okay, function of g means fg's value has come 9p. Now compare this one. Compare this one, we can write what? So minus 9p, take this one this side, take this one this side means plus 3p, and this is 30 minus 36. So it will come minus 6p equal to minus 6. So minus minus 1, 6 ones are 6. So therefore p equal to 1. Write down this is our required answer. I hope you understand. Now few one or two questions from factor theorem. Question number 22nd. If you solve this one, you can solve the rest of the sum by yourself only. So if x plus 2 and x minus 3 are the factors of x cube plus ax plus b, find the value of a and b. Now given x plus 2 is the factor of x cube minus ax plus b, so we can write that, this implies that I can write minus 2 whole cube plus a into minus 2 plus b equal to 0. So it will come minus 8 minus 2a plus b. Okay, this implies that I can write minus 2a plus b equal to 8. Let it be question number 1. Again it is given that x plus 3 is the factor of x cube plus ax plus b. Same, we have to do, this implies that minus 3 whole cube plus a minus 3 plus b equal to 0. This implies that minus 27 plus minus 3 a plus b. So this implies that I can write equal to 0. So equal to 0. So we can write minus 3a plus b equal to 27. Let it be equation 1. Subtract 1 from 2 means you have to subtract 1 from 2. So it will come, if you subtract, it will come the value a equal to minus 19. Now this value you put any equation. I am putting now, putting a equal to minus 19 in 1. So it will come minus 2 into minus 19 plus b equal to 8. This implies that the value of b will come minus 38. Okay, I hope you understand and you can solve the rest of the sum. Okay. Therefore, sorry, that part I have written b equal to minus 38. It will be b equal to 8 minus 38, that is minus 30. So our answer will be a equal to minus 19 and b equal to minus 30. Please write down. For watching this video till end. Thank you. Have a nice day. Please share, subscribe and like the channel.